Hello everybody, I'm Katrin and I have been teaching English for about 13 years. Now I want to demonstrate my lesson plan. It will be the lesson with the students of intermediate level. There will be pronunciation, speaking, reading, writing, points. First of all, lesson objectives. At the end of the lesson, students will be able to pronounce sounds t and w correctly. Tongue twister. Then predict the story according to the name of this story only. Use 3 parts boxes for taking notes. Do you remember? Number 1 to the left, number 2 to the right, and at the bottom. And choose the appropriate strategies for listening according to different situations. So, let's start our lesson. I will start warm up with tongue twister. Let's imagine that you are my students and I pronounce the tongue twister at the first time. Listen to me attentively, please. Twinkle, twinkle, look at my mouth and at my tongue. The twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Up above and the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. And repeat after me line by line, please. Line number 1. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Your turn. Twinkle, little star. Pay attention, please. Twinkle. One more time. Line number 2. How I wonder what you are. Good. Up above and the world so high. Listen to me, please, one more time. Up above, and the world so high. And number 4. Like a diamond in the sky. Your turn. Okay. After that, I will demonstrate this tongue twister on the project on my blackboard that students are able to see and to read it together with me. So, I will ask my students to read these 4 lines together with me. Ready, steady, go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Up above and the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Good. It was a part pronunciation using tongue twisters. Okay. After that, we are going to revise in memory requests for clarification, such as could you speak slower, please? Or can you repeat? I will explain to my students that if they have some difficulties with the understanding of what I'm saying, they can lift up their hands and say one of these 2 phrases. Number 1. Could you speak slower, please? It is appropriate in the case if I can speak so fast for them. And number 2, could you repeat? It is appropriate, for example, if my students cannot hear what I am saying. Okay, after that, objective discussion. Firstly, we discuss the importance of target goals. I will be interested in my students' point according to these goals, and we will discuss them together. After that, I remind them that today we are going to use phrases for clarification, which I have already mentioned a minute ago, and how to predict the stories. Part number 3, instruct and model. Teach. This is subtitle teach, introducing new vocabulary. Before switching on the video for my students, I will demonstrate some new words and phrases on my blackboard or on my project board. For example, these words are fluorescence, marine, full moon nights, to be equipped. We will discuss the meaning of all these phrases with my students for their better understanding of a new video. After that, I will use interactive speaking. It means that before listening, I ask students to predict the story by discussion in groups of 4 or 3. It depends on the quantity of my students at a certain lesson. Then, as a model, we discuss as a teacher talk how to make notes using new vocabulary. It will be the discussion of the Cornell method. At the beginning of my explanation, I have mentioned 3 boxes: to the left, to the right, at the bottom.